Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about Berthoud. So this is a channel about all things Longmont and surrounding areas, and this is the first time Berthoud is making an appearance. Berthoud is right next to Longmont and it is a great place to live, and we are going to do a map tour today just to show you around the area. So be sure to keep watching. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Hayley Bartlett with Realty. My information is down below, so if you have any questions about Longmont and surrounding areas, I am here to help you. I have people contact me by phone, text, email, all the time, and I love answering questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you get to see all the videos as they come up. Let's get on with this Berthoud map tour. So let's start with giving you an idea about Berthoud. There are about 10,000 people that live there. That was as of the 2020 census. It has probably grown since then. It is a growing area. There's new neighborhoods going in all the time. And let's look at exactly where Berthoud is. So this is our popular Interstate 25 right here. And as you can see, this is part of Berthoud, but this is just the Love's gas station and some other gas stations going in. And the very popular Buc-ee's is going in up in this area. But the bulk of Berthoud is going to be right here. So you are going to be about a 10 to 15 minute drive off I-25 to get into the downtown Berthoud area. And then everything kind of stems from that downtown Berthoud area. So scrolling out, you will see we are about 15 to 20 minutes from Loveland and Fort Collins, and closer if you are taking 287. So if you're just going to hop on 287, then you're going to get to Loveland in about 5 to 10 minutes, and then on to Fort Collins in about 15 to 20 minutes. If you are looking to get to Longmont, that is going to be about a 10 to 15 minute journey. And then if you are looking to go on to Boulder, then you are probably looking at around 30 minutes to get to Boulder with any kind of traffic going on. And if you're looking to get into downtown Denver, then I would allot like 40 to 45 minutes, maybe a little more, once again, depending on traffic to get into downtown Denver. Berthoud is a great kind of quiet location. And like I said, there are a lot of neighborhoods, new neighborhoods kind of going in, mainly in this area of Berthoud over here. You'll see those new neighborhoods going in, but that kind of gives you an idea of exactly where Berthoud is situated within that Fort Collins, Denver, Northern Colorado areas. Let's go look at schools in Berthoud. All right, so schools in Berthoud. You'll see they're all kind of within this central area, which is closer to downtown. So you have Berthoud Elementary School right here. We have Turner Middle School right here. And then close to Turner Middle School is the high school, which is down here. And there is also another elementary school within town, and that is Ivy Stockwell Elementary School. And then we have our early childhood centers and preschools. So if you go to greatschools.org and put in kind of any town, it will bring up, as you can see, the elementary school scores here. So you can get an idea. These reviews are made by parents and students. And then they kind of will look at test scores as well to give these ratings. So we have an 8 out of 10, which is pretty good. A 7 out of 10, which is pretty good too. The middle school is a 6 out of 10. And then Berthoud High School is a 7 out of 10. So if you're looking for specific information, click on those reviews at greatschools.org. And also, I always like to go on to the Facebook town pages. So if you are looking at schools, there's probably a Mums of Berthoud or Berthoud Mums group or the Longmont Mums group that can give you more information hands-on information about schools with people whose kids actually go to the schools. Okay, moving on. Let's go look at restaurants in Berthoud. All right, let's look at some of these restaurants in Berthoud. Now, most of your restaurants, especially the ones you want to visit, are going to be in the downtown Berthoud area, and you're going to want to check downtown Berthoud out anyway, because it is a historical downtown area and it's where everything is happening. And we'll talk a little bit more about what else is in that downtown area soon. But let's look at these restaurants. So as you can see, we have a couple of pizza restaurants, Benny's Tacos, Cornerstone Cafe. So as you can see, most of these are not chain restaurants. They are owned individually by people. You do have your Pizza Hut and A&W and stuff towards this end, but in this area, it's going to be individual owners that run these great restaurants. So Rise, I wanted to scroll in because Rise Artisan Bread Bakery and Cafe is just a really cool building. Let's start there, but also your baked goods, your bread, you're going to want to go to Rise and grab some really delicious baked goods. La Casita is in that area too. This is a highly rated Mexican restaurant in Berthoud. Great place to eat. And back onto Main Street, we have Coffee House, another great spot to sit. I love kind of watching people sit and drink their coffee there. We have the Mexican restaurant, and we can't go past Aussie's Poke Pit Stop. Now, Aussie and poke bowls might sound weird. As you can probably tell, I am Australian myself. Sometimes my accent messes up words, just in case you just think I'm really weird. It's actually my accent. And Australians have this weird way of sometimes going up at the end of their words. So you may realize I do that sometimes too. Back to Aussie's Poke Pit Stop. They do have poke bowls. They are pretty good. They also have sausage rolls, meat pies, Australian baked goods, and Australian goodies. So stop there and try some food and then come back and comment and let me know what you think about Australian food. I think it's delicious, but I grew up with it. So, that's just how it is. So these are going to be your restaurants. And then another place to definitely stop. It doesn't come up because they don't serve food, but they do have food trucks and you can bring in food. But it is City Star Brewing in Berthoud, and it is such a great tap room, a great atmosphere, and it's worth stopping in at. And they have events throughout the year. One of their big events is the 4th of July event, where they do a pancake kind of breakfast, free pancakes, and they have the old cars come down. They have food trucks. It's a great event. We have been a couple of years. It does get a little hot and sweaty that time of year, so keep that in mind. But they do have a cool outdoor area. They have bands play every now and then, and it is definitely a great place to visit. So that is City Star Brewing. So that kind of covers some of the restaurants and breweries. As you can see, you also have your Subway and things like that. Let's have a deeper look into downtown and some of the businesses. And to do that, we're kind of going to get off the map and we're going to go and look at the downtown business listings, because I just want to give you an idea of how unique this older downtown area is in Berthoud and how many unique stores they have. So as you can see, we have artist stores, we have home decor stores. This is talking about the art center, cafes, as I was talking about with the food. We have salons, more kind of decor stores. There's bars. There is a gun shop down there. We have O'Reilly's Auto Parts. That's really fun. So your auto parts, your banks. But there is a lot of unique stores. Mr. Thrift, if you like to do thrift store stuff. We have Mootown Treatery for ice cream and treats, which wasn't on the map for food, but worth visiting. So more hair places, your liquor stores, your restaurants. It's just a great little downtown area, and one that a lot of us that don't live in Berthoud but live close often visit because it's just fun to go there. So be sure to check out that Berthoud downtown area. And if you are thinking of moving to the area, drive around first and just get a feel for that downtown Berthoud area, because that's where you'll spend most of your time eating out and doing those fun kind of things. Let's look at the events that Berthoud has throughout the year. Okay, so this is the events calendar, and cities all have their own calendars. Some of them are great. This one's a little lacking. You kind of have to go through every month to find out what's going on. But the Fickles Farmers Market is a big one that goes on all summer. So every Thursday from 4 to 7, there is a big farmers market that happens. The Fickle Farmers Market. And you can go grab local produce and things from local vendors. And it is one of the bigger regular events, since it happens throughout the whole summer. That happens, and it is at Fickle Park in Berthoud. So that's one to keep an eye out for. Let's go back to the calendar. So I just started from June because there really wasn't any events at the beginning of the year here in Berthoud. June is when that farmers market starts, and then the events kind of take off from there. So August, not much going on again other than that farmers market. September, there were some events in September when I took a look at the calendar. So the farmers market again, farmers market. Okay, nothing else on there. It must have been September. A lot of the places around Berthoud have events too that you can go to. So on the 23rd, there is the father-daughter dance on the 23rd of September. So that is a town event that is held at one of the rec centres. In October, there's Kids Night Out that is held at one of the rec centres too. And then the Halloween scavenger hunt on the 28th, which sounds like so much fun. I love Halloween events. And once again, the other towns surrounding have so many things going on as well that you can attend. And then December, we have the Winter Craft Show on the 2nd of December, and then Cocoa with Santa. So that is their big Christmas events that Berthoud has throughout the year. And so that is just what is put on by the town of Berthoud. I know that downtown have their own. They have the Snowfest, and then they also do a big deal for Small Business Saturday. And like I said, the City Star Brewing does the big 4th of July event in town. So you just have to keep your eyes and ears open to kind of understand what is going on downtown. Now we're going to go look at parks and other things to do in Berthoud. All right, let's look at some of the parks in Berthoud, and then we'll look at other things to do in the area. So as you can see, there's lots of different parks. There you have your neighborhood parks, so like Pioneer Park, Gray's Peak Pocket Park. You have the Bean Park down here. And then we have Berthoud Dog Park, which is a great place to take your dogs. Now, it is a pea gravel, in case you need to know that, because I'm not a big fan of pea gravel for my doggy, but that is a place to go if you don't mind the pea gravel. Berthoud Park, lots of trees here. You'll see that there's fields, baseball fields and sport fields right there. We have Fickle Park, which is one of those parks in the downtown area. I love this park. There are some art pieces in the park. There's big trees. They have little festivals in there. That's where the Fickle Park Farmers Market is every Thursday. This is just one of those quintessential small town parks, and I love to spend time in it when I am in Berthoud. If you're looking for a bigger green kind of open space. Wagner Farm Park is out here towards Berthoud Parkway, and you have the rec center in that area as well. So that is definitely something to do here in Berthoud. And then out here too, we have the big Colorado golf course. So and a lot of that new housing in the area has gone around the TPC golf course. You'll see brand new homes, you'll see townhomes, you'll see all kinds of development going on in that golf course. And then just outside of the golf course is the 2 reservoirs that are in Berthoud as well. So Lone Tree Reservoir, me and my language problems, and Welch Reservoir are out here in this area as well. Now, a lot of kind of what is to do is in that downtown area that we've already covered. There's not a whole lot to do in Berthoud itself. It is a great town if you're looking for that small town, quieter feel, but sandwiched between 2 bigger cities. So you get to enjoy the quiet, and then when you want to, you can go into Loveland, Fort Collins, or you can kind of head to Longmont. Now, just outside of Berthoud is Carter Lake. And Carter Lake is a great place if you have a boat, if you enjoy water sports, if you enjoy camping. You can see it's like a 10 to 15 minute drive. You feel like you're a little more kind of in the mountains or a little further out. And we've camped there a couple of times. It's a great place to go if you're into, like I said, boating, water sports, and camping. Then it's not too far from Berthoud at all. So that is something you can definitely do. And that wraps up our map tour of Berthoud. If you have any questions about living in Berthoud, moving to Berthoud, visiting Berthoud, leave them down below or contact me. My information is down below too. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like and subscribe so that you can catch all my future videos. By liking and subscribing, you help me to be motivated to keep making these videos for you. Hope you are having a fabulous day. Hayley Bartlett with I Go Realty. See ya.